What's going down? I'm Donald Nelson with Supreme Confidence. You're listening to today's episode of the Confidence in the Clutch podcast, the Confidence in the Clutch network. Whether it's the game of basketball or the game of life, you got to have confidence in the clutch. Practice makes confidence. Pressure makes diamonds. Stay sucker free. Keep it a buck. Stay woke or get out. Gold ball or bust. You can't fit in when you're standing out. Listen to Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music, YouTube, and at confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com. Subscribe, rate, and review. Hit that bell button to get notifications of new episodes. It's important. Visit us on Facebook, Confidence in the Clutch. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram at K and the K. Coming up, we're talking about Mike Trout getting that big deal. We don't say the bag over here. Getting that big deal. Bob Kraft might be able to get a deal. LeBron and Giannis, Kobe, and my Final Four picks, y'all. Final Four picks. It is what it is. Like always, we'll be bringing you quality content with strong opinions and facts. The confidence starts now. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3, in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence
4, 5, 6.
in the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.
I pull up in that big boy truck with the big boy drop. We only get out them cows. Word, yo. Good evening, y'all. I'm like, y'all know what it is, grass. I'm so uninspired. You know what I will say though? Being from the murder mill, man, Milwaukee, whatever you want to call it. Listen, the brew, the mill. I didn't know how depressed you can get in the wintertime here. You know what I'm saying? All that snow, all that cold, man, it made a player just like, yo, man, I see. That ain't good, man. See the sun now, you see grass, you can see your driveway. You know what I'm saying? Just a different perspective on everything, man. It feel good though now. So anybody that was feeling down, eating a little bit more, you know what I mean? Uninspired, even though we was living and we were free. Nah, but get that extra pep in your step, man. Do whatever you got to do, man. Whatever you got to do to make yourself a better person, I'm all for it. Let somebody else figure it out. Everybody got their standards. Everybody got their preferences. You figure out what you got to do for you. For you. You know what I mean? Remember, when you with somebody, you only with them. I mean, you're not with them for what you can change about them. You're with them for who they are and what they may grow into, not what you can change, what you perceive as things that they need to change about their life in order for them to be with you. That's not what a relationship is. Whether it's a friendship or a monogamous relationship with your partner or spouse, that's not what it is. So many people got it twisted up here. So many people will play around like, hey, you disappointed me. You lied to me. How I lie to you? A lot of people will manipulate situations because they out here doing dirt. So they want to make it seem like you doing dirt so they can be GD with that shit. It's all good, though. We ain't going to worry about that. Yo, let's jump into it. Mike Trout. Jesus. Finalized a 12-year, $130 million deal with the Angels. There is no trade clause. Now, Mike Trout, 2-time MVP, 7-time All-Star, has received the highest contract ever in professional sports. Yes, it is true that soccer players get more per year. Their deals are crazy. They got transfer fees, all types of stuff in these joints, though, right? But, yes, Mr. Trout, highest contract ever in professional sports. $36 million per year, though. But in his 7 years, you got 1 playoff appearance in 8 seasons, right? 1 playoff appearance, that's it. He has 7 top 5 in MVP voting in each season, right? But like he won 2 of those joints. But he got 7 top 5 finishes in the MVP voting. Was the contract justified? They putting it out there like he can be the you know, most people say Willie Mays is the best baseball player of all time. He might be second now. They already saying it. My thing is, will he spend his entire contract with the Angels? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. He'll spend out of that 12 years, I can see him spending 7 to 8, and they'll cash him on because other cats going to be coming up behind him, and then he's going to go ahead and do what he do. But I can see him spending about 7 to 8, man. I'm just, they said he makes more combined guaranteed money than like the top, what was it? Was it the top 5 or top 6 quarterbacks in the NFL? Guaranteed money, he make like top 10. It was some crazy stat like that. Like, whoa, he getting that paper though. But shout out to Mike Trout. Moving on. There's been an offer for Bob Kraft and the others, who we don't know who the others are like that. They said there's 200 people and there's people bigger than Bob Kraft, but I think they let one person name go. But there's an offer for Mr. Kraft and others to agree to a deal to drop the charges and seal evidence in the Orchids of Asia sex parlor where they was getting sexual acts by the workers in the parlor, and they said it was an international human trafficking sex ring, $21 million annually across the state lines from women that was coming from overseas and paying the price. You know, it's expensive to become a citizen in America, and they was working the money off. But the catch is, per ESPN, that Kraft and other men will have to review the evidence and admit they would have been proven guilty at trial, per the Wall Street Journal. I'm like, wait a minute, fam. So y'all gonna make me review the evidence and y'all can sell it if we don't take y'all deal when y'all say we got to take it. So Kraft like, we'll go with the lawyers. So if the video get released, hey, it is what it is. They ain't gonna show them. You know, if they do all that, then it's just dirty. It's a dirty game. But why y'all only going after me like that, though, if I'm not the biggest person up in here, right? I had to get referred, right? Somebody had to say, hey, man, go there, man. This is what we do. This is good. Ooh. When you over here, this is where we go now. This new spot. And don't believe that's just one of the spots. You know what I mean? There's multiple spots. There's always multiple spots. There's multiples of everything. So don't get it twisted. But I'm just amazed by it. Moving on. Fight that shit, though. That's what I say. Fight it to see what happens. But if you think if you know he did it, he might want to take that deal. He might want to take that deal because you don't want nobody to see that video. I mean, moving on. LeBron and Giannis, man, they were out for Tuesday's game, and the Bucks won. Giannis sprained his ankle on Sunday versus the 76ers in the loss where he had like 52. And I get Giannis being out, right? I really do. I get Giannis being out for the game. But I just felt like it was bogus for LeBron to miss the game. You know what I mean? Because the groin and load management and all that stuff. Here's the thing. I still think LeBron should have played limited minutes, given the Bucks are the best team in the league, and it's the Lakers' only game in Milwaukee. Right? This is the Lakers' last game of their road trip, and they didn't play again until Friday. Well, tomorrow at home versus Brooklyn. So you're resting from Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, fam, before you play Friday evening. Let alone y'all was in New York Saturday night, Sunday night. Stayed there, probably didn't get to the meal till afternoon, early evening. You know what I'm saying? So what rest? I don't even think he sat on the bench. I looked, I've seen some highlights. I don't even know if he sat on the bench. I ain't gonna put that on him that he didn't even sit on the bench. But I'm thinking so many kids, like, you know what I'm saying, their Christmas gifts and couldn't see LeBron. I get if he was hurt, but they talking about he resting his groin. I get it, but y'all out the playoff race. I ain't finna make it. So at least let these kids see you, man. At least let the kids see you play, even if it's limited minutes, man. That's all I'm saying. Like, and it's the mill, you from the Midwest, Brown, you know what it do. You know what I mean? So that really, really turned me off. Y'all know I'm the biggest Bron fan, but that right there really pissed me off because I was going to go for my birthday. That was going to be a gift to myself. I said, I'm going to see Lakers. I'm going to see Lonzo. I got the black Lakers shirt with the Lonzo ball, the number 2 on the front with the Lakers with ball and 2 on the back. I was ready to go. But I'm glad I didn't go. I would have been mad as hell. Not him or Giannis either. Oh, no. I would have been pissed. So, that ain't player. That ain't king shit. Now, you know what I mean? Because y'all had 3 days off. So either A, Brian still hurt, though. and he been playing hurt. I can respect that. But this whole trying to keep it quiet and not letting people know what's going on, I don't get that shit neither. Let people know I'm still hurt. Ain't no excuses. Once you step out there, it is what it is. But if you hurt, fam. Ain't nobody got no problem with a cat being hurt. I don't think. We already got, with the Bucks, we got the shit going on with Brogdon. Now we got Mirotic out 2 to 4 weeks with a fractured thumb, man. It's coming down. When the rain is poured, the Bucks better be ready. Because if we got Miami finna come at them with no Mirotic and no Brogdon, with a hungry D-Wade, Giannis got to kill. You know, everything slows down and matchups become important in the playoffs, man. So we got to be very careful. My main man, Kobe, says if it was up to him, he would tell the Lakers to be patient. In an interview with Mike Greenberg for ESPN, he said, be patient with the young rosters and develop them or trade them for a star. You know what I'm saying? He was caught up in another interview for overseas. We was like, man, trade all them cats for AD. It don't matter. So let's look at the Lakers' move so far. I think it was Jalen that was talking about this. Jalen Rose talking about Lou Williams on the Clippers. He's going to be 6th man of the year. They in the playoffs. Brook Lopez, 5-out shooter. You know what I'm saying? Bucks balling, number 1 team in the league. They're going to be in the playoffs. D'Angelo Russell for the Nets. Balling, career year. First All-Star selection. They in the playoffs. Julius Randle balling. They moved him to make the max slot for 2 max players. They only got 1 because Paul George didn't come with the Lakers. The Pelicans having a career year. They're not in the playoffs. Then we look at LeBron. LeBron has to continue to process whatever way the Lakers go, right? This is his first year. I didn't think he had no time to just chill and just try to figure it out, though. I didn't think so. I didn't think Brian had time to just chill. We ain't got time to chill in my 16th year. We got to go forward. We got to go through it, man. So, I don't know. But, yeah, they got to figure it out now, man. There's a lot going on. So, I'm tired of talking about the damn Lakers, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's the story. It's other deserving teams that need our screen time and our ear time, man. So, moving on. Let's get into this Final Four pick, man, so we can get up out of here. Now, I'm not going to go through the whole bracket. You know what I'm saying? The game's already started. We see some people of it is going. But, you know, so here's what I got. I got Duke, North Carolina, Tennessee, and Michigan. That's what I got my Final Four. Duke, North Carolina, Tennessee, and Michigan. I got Duke beating Michigan, North Carolina beating Tennessee, and I got Duke winning that joint. You know what I mean? We will revisit this. I'm gonna revisit it as when the Sweet 16 get out of here. I'm gonna revisit it. I'm gonna revisit it when I get to the Final Four. You know what I mean? But right now I got Duke beating North Carolina in the championship game, man. So that's it, y'all. Appreciate y'all time. Appreciate the effort. Appreciate the love. All of you that joined my Confidence in the Clutch ESPN Men's group is all good. The women's group still will be open until tomorrow at 11. Get in here, man. Let's have some fun. Let's see how we compare. It's all love. Appreciate all the love and support. Whether it's the game of basketball or the game of life, you got to have confidence in the clutch. Practice makes confidence. Pressure makes diamonds. Stay sucker free. Keep it a buck. Stay woke. Get out. Goal, ball, or bust. Can't fit in when you're standing out. Listen to Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music, YouTube, and at confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com. Subscribe, rate, and review. Hit that bell button to get notifications of new episodes. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Clutch. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at KNDK. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3, in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence.
4, 5, 6.
In the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.